everyone, it's Stella from OS Stella and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a couple of products that I received from a recent K-Beauty Ambassador event. Are you ready? Let's go. So this event that I'm talking about actually happened maybe a month ago now, and I've actually only been back in Sydney for the last like half a week, so it's taken me a really long time to make this video, but I do have something up on my blog about it, so I'll link that down below and you can check that one out. This was an event done by the Face Shop Sydney and also by Boniik. Both of these businesses are actually owned by the same people, but they're very different, obviously. The Face Shop Sydney has been around for quite a long time, and I think I actually got my first K-Beauty products from them, so they hold like a very dear place in my heart. They're a branch of the Korean store, and they're a one brand shop. So in their store, they only sell the Face Shop products. Boniik, however, was launched I think just last year, the year before, and it's more like your Sephora or your Mecca in that they carry a lot of different brands. At the event, they explained that the reason for the launch of Boniik is actually because there's been a change in the beauty industry as of late. In the past, people have always been very loyal to whatever brand they use. So if they use the Face Shop, they will only use the Face Shop products. And I can definitely see that that was like that in the past. However, with YouTube coming out and a lot of focus being put on the beauty industry now, a lot of people are interested in trying different products and not necessarily only sticking to the one thing that they know works, but always seeking something that could be better. So Boniik was created as a response to that, in that they can now carry a lot of different brands, and you can go in there and you can try out anything that you want, almost anything. So very excitedly, I was chosen to be a brand ambassador for Boniik and the Face Shop Sydney, and I'm just so happy to be given this opportunity. I hope that I'm doing them well. We had the event and I got to meet a whole bunch of other beauty bloggers from Sydney and even some from other states who had flown in for the event. And it was just a really great night where we got to meet everyone, we got to discuss our skin concerns, what products we liked, what we didn't, and we also got to pick out a few products to try out for ourselves. So from that event, they've given me a bunch of products to try out, and I want to share with you guys everything that they've given me. Now, I haven't tried a lot of these out for a very long time. I might have only used them a few, like 3 or 4 times since I've been back in Sydney, so I can't give you a full review on them yet, but I do want to give you guys a quick first impressions, and if you're after a more in-depth review, that's going to be coming soon on my blog, so keep an eye on that one, and let's just delve into what they've given me. So an absolute staple of the K-Beauty skincare routine is most definitely sheet masks. They've given me a range of 4 sheet masks here to try out. I haven't tried any of them out yet, though I have looked at them briefly. I'm going to be trying these out in the next few weeks, and I'm most likely going to do either blog or Instagram reviews on them, so you will see them there. So first up is the Thank You Pharma True Water Deep Cotton Mask. This is a fairly simple product. It hydrates, soothes and brightens, is suitable for all skin types, and I have used Thank You Pharma products before and I know that they're really great for hydration, so I'm pretty keen to try this one out. I don't think that it's going to be anything too groundbreaking, but most likely going to be a good staple in my routine, and if it's good, I'll probably buy a couple more of these to keep on hand. And then after that, there's something really cool. This is the Juice Cleanse Mask by a brand called ARIUL. I've never heard of this brand before, but basically there's this bottle here which is your serum. It's a juice cleanse. So here you can see there's a section here. You actually tear that off and then you open up this bottle and you can then pour it into this mask. So it's similar to a Huxley mask in that it doesn't saturate itself until you do it, like before you use it. I feel like that probably keeps the product fresh for longer, but I don't know whether that has any real benefits as opposed to a standard mask like this. This one also has these little dots on the sheet, which is meant to be vitamin C dots, and it's meant to give you a whitening and skin tone up effect. I'm really excited to try this one because I've been getting a lot of pigmentation on my skin lately because I've been really bad and forgetting to put on sunscreen. It's been a little bit better since I went to the US because I had a very simplified skincare routine while I was traveling, so I was always remembering to put it on. But since I'm back in Australia and with our crazy sun rays, I'm gonna get back into this stuff to try and clear this mess up. And the other two are kind of interesting but also fairly smaller masks. This is the Bat Eye Mask with Centel Honey Fermented Essence. This is by, my gosh, this is by Wish Formula. So this is apparently actually shaped like a bat and it just goes under your face. I think this is going to make a really good Instagram photo. But I'm definitely going to try this one out probably while I'm working on the computer. I find these ones really good to use on the go like that. And the next one is the Blackhead and Blackmask Home Spa Kit. This is also by Wish Formula, and this has a 3-step blackhead removal. First one is a overall... Gosh. Okay, so this one's a little bit confusing. This is step 1, this is 2, and this is 3. So this is the blackhead removal mask that you use. This is the... it's like a... they call it a black stick, but it looks like a... I just brain farted. But you know, it's a little stick that's going to help you remove the blackheads. And this is a pore tightening serum to kind of help that effect stay for a bit longer. I personally really like these 3-step blackhead masks. I find that they work a lot better than the 1-step ones. But I'm definitely going to try this one out and let you guys know if it's good, because I'm always after something to get rid of these blackheads and pigmentation. I guess that's my skincare concerns at the moment. Okay, and the next one that they gave us, which is a fairly exciting one, is the Yehwadam Pure Brightening Serum. This is from the Face Shop, and it's got like a real, it's got just real pretty packaging. I don't know if you can see it, there's these flowers on top. Looks great. It has a slight floral scent, and I've been using it twice a day for the last like week. And even on first application, you can see there's just this immediate brightening effect. I know that's just my hand glowing because it's wet. But there's just this immediate brightening effect. Your skin feels so dewy, and that's what this one does. This one is a anti-aging and brightening serum that... yes, it hydrates the skin, it reduces the appearance of age spots and pigmentations, and it also includes pearl powder, which is most likely what's giving me that instant brightening effect. It uses traditional Korean herbs, ginseng and flowers. So apparently it uses some more traditional methods of creating skincare that is more, I would say more unique to the Korean skincare industry type, I guess. Yes, so this one, I'm definitely going to use this for a while longer before I give you guys a review on this one. I'm going to give this one maybe like 2 weeks time to see what happens. But even after using it like once or twice, I feel like my skin's already improving a bit. So I'm pretty excited to see how this is going to improve long term. My mom also uses a bunch of the Face Shop products, and as I mentioned, I got some of my first K-beauty products from the Face Shop, so I'm fairly confident in their ranges. So I'm excited to see how this turns out, and if it's good, I'll most likely buy the entire line and see how we go. And then for another thing from the Face Shop, and this was actually the most exciting part of the day, it came in a bag, and it then comes out into a book. So this is a drawing guide for perfect lips. This is a full set of their flat velvet and glossy lipsticks. So this set is actually the PR set. It's not available for purchase, but you can buy these individually. And opening it up, I've already taken all of them out to try. But basically they were all lined up in here. and it just looked marvelous. There's 6 glossy colors and 6 matte colors, and I'm just going to show you them individually now. Okay, so these are my babies. I've been playing with them with every chance that I can get while I'm back here in Sydney. And as I said, there are 6 matte shades, which I absolutely love. They're so light on the lips. Like, as a matte lipstick, of course, it's a little bit drying, and I would have expected that, but it just feels so light on lips. You don't feel that liquid lipstick heaviness that you get a lot of the time, and the colors are really pretty. So I've been using this one primarily. I really love some of these darker shades. I think that darker shades just work better on me than lighter colors. But I guess that's going to come down to you individually. Personally, I prefer darker colors on myself, and it's the same with the glossy ones. These are the glossy ones. You can tell because the lid's glossy and these have a matte lid, but these ones, I like to actually combine the glossy ones to create a gradient effect. It works really well for that. The glossy ones look really, really good on your lips. They do wear off if you're eating or drinking, so they're not long lasting or anything, but they're fairly easy to touch up. I found that they're a little bit drying as well later on in the day, but that's nothing that, you know, putting on a lip balm or something didn't fix. And considering how great these looked, I feel like it's worth it, you know? So I'm just going to swatch a few of these for you. I'm going to have full lip swatches for these up on my blog, but I just want to show you guys that it has, if I can get this coming up. So it's got a flat end, and it's actually, it looks difficult to apply, but it actually makes application so much easier. And that's the glossy. I don't know if you can see that there's such a obvious gloss to that finish. And I'm going to put the matte one next to it so you can see the difference. They both have that same square tip. Okay, so these are the same colors in 2 different finishes. Personally, I prefer the matte ones, but that's really going to come down to personal preference. It's just what I like. But the glossy ones are still really pretty. I love this bright pink shade. Essentially, for all of them, I just prefer the brighter colors and darker colors on me as opposed to lighter colors. But hey, maybe that's your thing. I don't like nude lips. So these are really exciting. These are available on the Face Shop website. So I'm going to see if I can link that down below. Otherwise, of course, you can always go in store to their store in Sydney. They've got a bunch of different locations that I'm also going to list down below. And last but not least is a product that I actually picked out myself from the Boniik range. This is from 23 years old. This is their C-Tragel 5-second C Buckthorn cream. So far I've only used this for a few days, so I haven't seen like incredible results yet, but once again I'm going to update my blog maybe after a few weeks of use with this. This is a spot treatment cream to reduce pigmentation and spots on the skin, and it's also meant to be more natural and less irritating for sensitive skin as well, and it can be used every day. However, I was warned, nighttime only, not during the day, or your skin will burn. So this one's interesting in that it has a very herbal scent. Like, it was so strange when I got this because it wasn't the scent I expected. I thought that this was going to smell like vitamin C, but it doesn't. It smells like herbs, and I know my hand's disgusting right now, but when you actually get the product out, it's like yellow. To me, it kind of looks like pudding. I don't know whether anyone else is going to feel that way, but you just warm it up and you apply it over your skin, and it fits in very easily into my skincare routine. I haven't gotten any negative side effects from it, and it smells great. I'm going to see whether it really does help to reduce those pigmentation spots that I have, but of course, since this is more gentle, it's going to take a while, but I'm pretty keen for that. So yes, I will update my blog with this one once I figure out what's the do with this. And for the stuff I got at the event, I think that is all. Have you guys used any of these products before? Are you wanting to try any of them out? Let me know down in the comments below, and of course please keep an eye on my blog where I'm going to be updating with full reviews on all of these products. And once again, of course, thank you to Boniik and the Face Shop Sydney for this opportunity. I'll also link their websites and social media down below for you guys to check out. And I hope you enjoyed this video. You might have noticed that I'm in a new setup at the moment. I've decided to film this in my room. This is like my daily vanity back here. I know it's a crazy mess. If I open up this drawer, you've just got like all these palettes in there. It's insane. But I just felt like the white background that I was filming against on before was just so boring. I wanted to change it up. Let me know if you guys like this or if you prefer I go back to a white background or just anything else in general. And of course, I will see you next time. I'm going to try to update this YouTube channel more often than I have been lately. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye!